All right. In exercises 10 through 15, actually, this should say 8 through 13, but whatever. Again, the problem with doing things yourself. Write the set of numbers in set builder notation. Okay, real quick. Set builder notation. That's the one where you got this little curly Q, the big hump, little hump, big hump, and the X with a big bar. All right, and then we give something about it, and then with big hump, little hump, big hump. Cool. That's set builder notation. Okay, so for this one, first one, if we're going from 5 to 5, well, here we go. We'll start it off. Big hump, little hump, big hump, X bar. If we are between -5 and +5, we can literally just say x lesser than -5 lesser than or equal to x less than 5. Now remember, these have brackets, and if they have brackets, that means they are included. So we need to add those things. Pardon me. All right. The next one, if it's this one or this one, well, that means we're going to have to write two inequalities with an or in between it. All right. So here we go, big hump, little hump, big hump, x, big bar. If I'm going from -infinity to -3, just to give you a quick draw, all right, it's parentheses, so it's not included. All right, so that's the negative side, so that's the less than side. So x is less than -3. Or, then we got 5 to infinity, okay, 5 to infinity starts with a 5. And that's filled in because of the bracket, and it goes to the right. That's the positive infinity side. So it's that or 5, I'm sorry, not 5. X is greater than or equal to, because of the bracket, 5. Okay. Number 10. This is just like number 8. All right, this is literally just like number 8. So, or just, wow, I got 2 8s up there. Really just like number 9. Oh well, you'll survive. I'm going from -8 to 38, so just like negative infinity to -3, x is less than 38. But it's got the bracket, so it gets a negative, it gets that. Or x is greater than 56, and it gets that because of the bracket. All right. This one, the set of all real numbers except for x. Set of all real numbers, that basically just means, hey, everything. Remember, all real numbers simply means everything except -12. Well, oop, I forgot my negative. Dropping negatives all over the place. The set of all real numbers except 12. Basically, this means, hey, I am everything, but not 12. That's what that means. Cool. The set of all real numbers less than -5. Okay. X is less than -5. Now it does not get the equal to bar because it just says less than. It doesn't say including or less than or equal to, anything along those lines. Okay? And the same thing with 13. The set of all integers, again, set of all integers, that's just telling you, hey, everything. Why does that say integers? Crud. Okay, this should say all real numbers. And I will correct that when I hand it out to people tomorrow or later today. So x, all real numbers greater than 15 and less than 50. Love it. So greater than 15 and less than 50, that means you're between these two numbers, right? So 15 less than x less than 50. And these compounds, remember, they always have two less than signs. They will never have greater thans. They will never have, they'll never look like this. Okay, they will always be less thans. Just how it is. All right, then number 14, let me pause and slide down. All right, not including the title page. You're writing a term paper, not including the title and bibliography. The paper must contain at least 1,200 words but no more than 1,800 words. Find the interval for the number of x, for number x of words for the paper using interval notation. So find the interval using interval notation. Okay, so basically interval notation, remember that's the brackets and the parentheses. So here we go. At least 1,200, that's our bottom. 1,800. You just need to decide, are those included? Well, if I'm at least 1,200, your teacher's going to accept 1,200. But no more than, I can't go over 1,800, but I can hit the 1,800. Just like that. Letter B, it says the paper must be within 2 of 8 bibliographies. Find the interval for the number x of bibliographies using set builder notation. Again, set builder notation is the one, big hump, little hump, big hump, x, that's your set builder notation. So 2 bibliographies of 8. Let me show you what we're going with that. Here's your 8. Okay? And if I'm within 2 bibliographies, well, 6 is within 2 of that. 10. Okay? So here's the question. If you are within 2, the question is, do I fill in that 6 and that 10? Zoom in so I can do this a little better. I know I'm between them, but if I'm within them, am I between them or do I fill them? Think of it this way. Again, if you are within the backyard of your house or whatever, if you are within the park, are you on the edges of the park if you are within it? No, you're not. So they need to stay open. Now I understand that may not make sense in real life as far as only 6 bibliographies, but whatever. That's what the instructions say. So -6, less than x, less than 10. And remember, those are always less thans. When you're writing a compound, those are always less thans.